See if something went awry. I see a green check. Let me refresh over here. Oh, it's about to make noise again. There we go. Let's see if we are live. We may or may not be live. We may just be running into a technical glitch. All right. Let me refresh it one more time because I did not get an email notification. Okay, we are live over there, guys. All right. So sorry. I don't know what happened. And we're live. Things happen. All right. I'm using StreamYard to come to you. And sometimes all the systems don't talk or play nice. Okay, what's in your cup today? It's Thursday. We're ready to paint. 6:38 Eastern time. I think I just got a notification that we're live on YouTube. All right. No red exclamation point. So we're clear. All right. So you know what we're painting. You know what we're working on. And I also have to remember, and I'm going to start making sure I read my notes. In order to be a successful replay viewer, you have to fast forward past the parts that you don't need or put those on double speed, baby. I am a professional double speed listener, especially when the person speaks like this. Okay, let's get on down to it. It's Thursday. I hope you are doing all you need to do this week to handle all the business. Okay. Now, let me say, the past couple of weekends has been, we need to get the maid in here this weekend. So I am going to get in here and get myself organized so that I could be a better me before you during the week. All right. So now I know it takes a moment for all the notifications to go out, but I'm excited. I think I have all the lights on. Wait, got one more. Okay. Now, I hope that you've gone to get your download, thepaintedpoles.com. Hope you've gone to get your download. It's in there, okay? Should be in the fall one. Should we check? Oh, we should check, shouldn't we? Ooh. Let's check. Am I checking? Okay, we're pulling up too many windows. Let me drop these back down here. Otherwise, I'll get confused when it pulls up. Is it not in there? Let's double check. And then that way I'm not telling you tales because I don't want you to go look and you'd be like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. All right. It should be in the fall folder. Let me make sure. Welcome, join print. All right. In my drive. Am I sharing that? I am not sharing that. Let me share. Present. Stop screen. Present. Share screen. I'm going to share the window. Here we go. That way when I go back and forth. All right. I do believe we checked the other day. So if you go and look in my... We still got that? We still got spring up in there? Oh my goodness. We still got a 2025 vision power word. Oh my goodness. It's still in there. All right. Well, it's time to clean up. So we've got the acorn that we did. We've got the cute other little gnome that's in the other room there. We did our apple in a teacup. We got the boot. We did not put the gnome in there. OMG, OMG, OMG. Let me see if I can add that right quick. Let me do a file upload. OMG, OMG, OMG. I thought I had it in there. OMG. There we go. So it's in there now. Okay? Because I'm like, did I? Oh boy, did I? What are we doing? What is this? Come on now, we don't need a clock. Right there. So let me go back to join. And check the fall folder again. It says upload is complete. There we go. So there it is. All right. So it's in like a PDF form where the other ones I uploaded. So yes, it is officially in there now. All right. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Because, ooh. Let me just apologize right now because I thought I did that and I didn't. So I want to be a woman of the word. And so now it's in there. Okay. Thank you. Now let's proceed. I don't have my paint cam. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. I invited myself, so let me invite you. Join me on StreamYard. Click that link. Hopefully you've got a good internet signal. Hopefully my signal is okay today. Let me get ready. You know, there are some days where maybe you should not have gone live, but you keep on going. All right, so you get in there and you add your name or your website or a link to wherever you want people to go. And then you enter the studio. Now, I automatically have you popping in here. So there you are. What's in your cup? What's in your cup? All right, we've got all the things. There's Bob. Hi, Bob. Okay, we've got all the things, and now we're ready. So obviously, we won't be before you long today. So we got about a good 10 minutes. We could do quite a bit in 10 minutes. Let me make sure we're nestled in here real good. And you know what? I have been looking at another camera. I have another one out there. Oh, Lord, I've got 2 more setups because I'm trying to see the best one. Let me do this one. What is in your cup, honey? That is some deliciousness. These are still available over in there. I don't know if you saw that when I scrolled through. Those are still available. And I'm trying to decide if I'm just going to leave those in there and just add more to the shop. But these are, I know you saw the boot. I know you saw the boot in there. So that boot is in there for you. So go grab that. Okay, because that boot I will be putting in the shop. Let's go. Okay. Let's go. Let me ease you closer over here. And you, I mean, you're right here too. All right. I kind of want, let me get the right view up here for us. I don't know why this part is so crazy, and I'm looking at it and it should be right there, but it's not. Okay, there it is. Oh, wait, we're here. All right, so yesterday we talked about maybe a warmer blue and a cooler blue. I think what we're going to do, we need another layer. All right, so we're going to go up in here. I'm going to go in here and get another layer and let that soak on up in there. And we're just going with the blue right out of the tube. Okay, just to make it a little bit darker. Let me get this wire out of here. Otherwise, that might not be so good. Okay, we want to kind of create a visual shadow. So you want it to be a little bit darker right there. And I'm just coming right on down here to the edge. All right. So there we go. So that second coat, once it dries, we could see if we need to do anything more, but that does help having that second coat. And we're just going to pretend we got the Graybeard gang. I know it's red in the picture, but you could do what you want to do. And we're going to go in here and we're going to do our Granny Smith apple. Take my little purple. I'm just going to go in here and wet this real fast, just to give it a little bit of a drink of water. I'm going to come in here with a little bit of yellow really quickly. Try not to have any of those lines. And then we're coming on up in here with this green. Okay. And as you see, and once you kind of get started, some things become a little bit easier and not as laborious. Is that a word? Labor filled. It becomes a little bit more joyful and you become a little more skilled. And that's what the membership is about next month. It will launch in less than a month, I do believe. Yeah, the doors are going to open soon. I'm so excited. Now I'm going to go in here and get just a little bit more yellow, okay, to make it a little bit more yellow-green. All right, so I don't want to rub on this too long, too much, because it is on the 24-pound paper. I'm just trying to eliminate all of the white. And then I'm going to come back. I'm going to grab a little bit of this black over here, a little bit more green, make it a little bit more rich off to the side. That may be a little bit too much, so I'm going to go in here, grab a little bit more of this yellow, and come right back and blend it on out. Okay. All right, so that makes it a little softer. Put that right there. Okay, so there we are with our nice, smooth, rich apple. Saving the best for last, so that is delicious. Now, I could make the skin tone a little bit warmer, and let's do that. I'm going to go straight to our orange. I'm going to go right up underneath here. Can you add a little bit of brown to that? Yes, you can. And we're going over here with our little second coat. All right, so that will make it a little bit richer. All right, and we're going to go right up underneath here. Going right along here. And I'm going to get just a little smidge of water. Come along this little bulbous nose right there. You see that second coat really does make a difference. Oh, that might be a little bit too much. Let's get a little water. Water that down and let's move it. Okay, I should have the brush with the tip to it, but that, as you see, kind of warms it up. I am going to go over here, get a little bit of red, get a little brown, and we're coming right here. Right up underneath that brim. To really create that shadow right there. So let's go back, get a little bit more of that. Let's pull this down over here. All right. So now that makes it appear a little more three-dimensional. Okay, that helps pop that out. How exciting is that? Okay. Oh, wait. I like it when the plan works. So nice. So now what I want to do is kind of come along here. probably should just do a straight line going around there, but I wanted to give that a little bit of a shadow. Not a lot, okay? So we're not doing a lot. Just those little subtle things that it's, what do you call it? The je ne sais quoi. You don't know what it is. It's those little tiny touches. And I'm just going to go right around that edge. And so this is one of those little tips where it's like you can't quite put your finger on why it's working, but it's those subtleties. Now your grandmama knows about it. Your dad knows about it. When they get in that kitchen, it's that extra something that they may not even think about to even tell you to add to the recipe, but you could taste the difference. All right, so I've got that kind of going over there. That will help pop that apple out a little bit. Okay, and I didn't really make this super dark, but that just kind of helps it a little bit. Okay, so that is pretty much that. You could do what you want in this background. We're going to go get a little bit of this gray. Okay. Let's see how we're going to do this beard. Definitely, I want to put some things up in here. Okay. And you do what you feel like you need to do. I'm just getting a few little lines up in here. All right, just a few. And then we're just going to go ahead. And I probably should give it a moment to kind of soak in a little bit, but we're not. We're going to keep on moving. This is in that shadow over here. All right. And then like right up underneath. Oh, I've got too much water. Well, maybe I should use it on this side. This is out of the light here. Up underneath here. Down below is out of the light. All right, you see those little subtleties kind of coming right here? And ever so gently, I'm adding those little marks in there. Some of them you can see, some of them you can't. But that, I'm going to go add a little shadow here. Those little subtle things is what pops that out. A little bit more of a shadow here, a little bit more of a shadow up underneath the nose. That is what makes that little tiny, you don't know why it works. It's the shadow. It's the shadow. So make sure you add those things when you're creating. Oh, I got a little bit on that nose. We're going to make it work for us, yo. All right. So those little subtle changes really do help pop. Oh, I may have too much black in this brush. Let's see what we're going to do with it. We're going to add a little bit over here. All right. I'm going to add a little bit more over here. All right. Just a little more. Oopsie, y'all. I guess I could be a little more careful. All right, so we are just about finished. I'm just going to go ahead and knock this part down just a little bit over here. Knock this down a little bit more here. And when I say knock it down, it's just reducing the value. That's all. Adding a little bit more shading. Oh, my alarm is going off. That's letting me know it's time to wrap this up. Okay, so we don't want to overdo it, but you know, we got up in here. We did a few little things. What is that, the White Beard Gang? Let's see, what other little subtleties can we add over here? We've got a few. How fun is that? How fun is that? That nose is telling me it needs just a little bit more, love. Okay, and there we go. We're adding just a little more love. Ooh. Now, could we come back in here and mess around a little bit more tomorrow? We absolutely could, but I think we're going to wrap this up. Who knows? We may come back up in here tomorrow. I'm going to come right up underneath here. All right. So there we go. How cute. How cute. How cute. How cute. How cute is that? All right. Let me come back to you. Let me remove and add. Nope. Let me add that. Let me remove that. I'm removing the wrong. There we go. All right. So we are pretty much done. I should have worked ahead a little bit more. You know what? We're coming back tomorrow. All right. We're coming back tomorrow. I want to knock the value back down. That's something that we didn't do because then that'll help pop everything else out. So I wanted to be part of the gray gang. And we got in here and we added a little bit of shadow around that apple so that apple will pop out. I'm okay with it. What are you doing? Did you print it off? Are you working with me? Join me tomorrow, okay? We'll finish it up tomorrow. And then Saturday, we'll start something new and fabulous, okay? This is Bernae Flurnoy, and I'm so glad that you were in my studio. I'm an art teacher. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm an artist as well. And so we're creating these wonderful designs. And they will be $5 each in the shop. Okay, unless you're on my email list, you might get a little discount. I may put a few coupon codes in there for you to grab for the early birds, right? But right now, they will be $5 a piece in the shop.